Have you ever wondered why Salah is so important? Why namaz is emphasized as a pillar of Islam? Why it's fundamental and gains us the pleasure of Allah Azza wa Jal, gets us the closeness of Allah Azza wa Jal, the protection, the mercies, the barakat of Allah Azza wa Jal. And it's so fundamental that the first question on the Day of Judgment will be in relation to Salah. Well, today I want to analyze what is so important in Salah that gives you all these blessings. Let's think about it. Daily rakats, how many? 48. 5 namazan, Fajr, Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, 48 rakats during the day. So you recite Surah Fatiha Sharif. Surah Fatiha Sharif is the greatest chapter of the glorious Quran. It's called the essence of the Quran, the 7 oft repeated verses. It's a cure for illness, it's a cure and a protection from calamities, subhanallah. You recite this 48 times every day. This is one of the noors that Aka Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam received. So 48 times. Then you, in every rakat, you recite the glorious Quran, 3 ayah mubarakas. Now multiply that by 48, it comes to 144 ayats. That roughly comes to 11 pages in a 13-line Quran. Can you believe that? Subhanallah. Then you go into ruku, bowing down in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal. You do this 48 times and you recite, "Glory be to my Lord," 144 times. Then you go into prostration, sajda. Now there's 2 prostrations in every rakat. So 96 times in a day, you are prostrating in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal. This is, the scholars say, when you're the closest to the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal. You repeat while you're in prostration, "Glory be to my Lord the Most High," 288 times. Every time you prostrate in Ramadan, you get 1,500 virtues and you get palaces in Jannah. Can you imagine how much blessings you are getting just from these prostrations? Then, At-Tahiyyat, you sit in At-Tahiyyat approximately 25 times. And this is the glorious translation we were given from the night of Mi'raj. And it has got so much that you submit yourself in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal, you send durood wa salam upon the beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and you bear witness that there's nobody worthy of worship except Allah Azza wa Jal, and Aka Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is his messenger. So you do that 25 times. Then, Durood Pak. Do you know, in a normal day, if you read your salah, you would be reciting Durood Pak upon Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam about 63 times in salah, subhanallah. Look, and the beauty is, Aka Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's age Mubarak was 63 as well, before they put a veil between themselves and this world. So this is another barakat and blessing of salah. Then you make dua, and I'm not talking about dua outside namaz. I'm talking about dua within namaz. You do it about 20 times. You're asking Allah Azza wa Jal for his blessings. You're asking Allah Azza wa Jal to make you punctual on salah and make your progeny, your children, punctual in his court. And you're asking for forgiveness for your parents and the entire ummah of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You do that 20 times. Now can you see why this salah is so important? It's not just namaz. This is the essence of your creation. You are fulfilling the very purpose that you were created from. The wisdom of Allah Azza wa Jal behind salah is amazing. We'll never be able to understand it in this world. But what we can do is be punctual in our salah, not be lazy, not take shortcuts. And then this will give you the protection of Allah Azza wa Jal, save you from calamities, save you from the wrong path, and keep you close to Allah Azza wa Jal and his Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now finally, because it's the month of Ramadan, some of us get lazy in Taraweeh. Some don't even go to Taraweeh. Some, when they go, they leave after 8 rakats. They can't be bothered standing there. But 20 rakats a night times 30 days. You will be standing in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal for 600 extra rakats. Subhanallah, they add up very quickly, don't they? Then 20 rakats, just daily Taraweeh. You've got 20 rakats, you recite Surah Fatiha 20 times, you recite ruku, you stand in ruku 20 times or bow in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal 20 times, and then you've got 40 prostrations. Now multiply that by the 29 or 30 days of Ramadan, and can you imagine the mercies, blessings, barakats, and increase in sustenance and increase in peace and tranquility you get? This is salah. In this Ramzan al-Mubarak, make it a firm intention that not only in this Ramadan am I going to protect my 5 salahs and my Taraweeh, but I'm going to do it for the rest of my life, because this salah unlocks the door to the treasures of Allah Azza wa Jal and it opens the doors to Jannah. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.